So, hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück bei Let's Play The Lost Dimension. Wir haben ja das letzte Mal ein bisschen da mit Wischen rumprobiert. Und dann reden wir mal mit den Leuten. Er hier mal als erstes.
Hey.
What's the matter? Can I help you? Ja, warum nicht? How unusual.
Sounds good.
Alright, I'll take a break and let you and I talk for a bit.
But you know.
Quite an emergency, wouldn't you say? We need to hurry, or the world gets destroyed. Meanwhile, our team might kill us. Then again, if we're truly saving the world, we should expect it to be rather dangerous. It's only fitting for heroism to come with its own unique risks. I'm beat though. It doesn't seem like you're beat.
No.
Really? Well, whatever it looks like, I am concerned. We might be headed for a crisis. But I don't intend to let us down. Our memories are fuzzy and the scenario isn't optimal. But I've accepted it. And if this is my lot in life, then I say we power on through. No time to hesitate.
Huh?
It's as easy as all that? It sure is. That's how it works when you're a leader like me. If the captain gave up, the ship would have no clue where to sail, right?
Well.
That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. You're free to lose your way along the journey, we'll be fine. Just continue trusting in me.
I see.
I see, an interesting perspective. But that's just how you are. I couldn't have said it better myself. So. Er hält sich also für einen Anführer. Hey showboy, how's it going? Let's talk. I'm Ford. I'll go to hell and back with you if you feel like. If you like it, not if you feel like it.
I don't know.
It's part of my resolution. Be friendly with everyone here. I mean, the situation kinda blows. The guy next to you might sentence you to death tomorrow, but no worries.
No.
I actually think it's pretty logical to worry about that sort of thing.
Huh?
Well, let me be the first to say that if you try and kill me, there'll be no hard feelings. And if you're the opposite way, you feel the same about me, right? I probably won't resent you. Right, you see, it's beyond our control. But how we behave in the situation, that's something we can control. Why don't people get that? Can I ask you something, Gito? Ask away.
Yeah.
It's about the end. You wanted to party earlier. You weren't serious about that, right?
Huh?
I was totally serious. What are you thinking? He's trying to destroy the world. He's our enemy, you know that. Just because he's our enemy doesn't mean we can't get along with him. Who made that rule?
But
No one did but that. It's just...
no.
It's what common sense? Sorry, but I don't believe in common sense. Me personally, I don't see why I can't be friends with everyone I meet. In fact, once I meet someone, they're practically my friend already. Murderer, criminal, lunatic trying to destroy the world, no matter. Maybe you'd see it different if you had teleportation too. I have trouble gauging my distance with people. Sometimes I get super close right away.
Well.
But hey, don't you worry. It's not like I'm gonna side with the end and betray you guys. He does get super close right away. I wonder if that really is because of his teleportation. Ja, bezweifle ich auch ein bisschen. So, mit wem können wir reden? Sprechen wir ihn mal an.
What do I do?
Everything's changed. This whole floor is. What's the deal with this tower anyhow?
You're right.
We read briefing materials before the mission, but we've lost those memories too. The only thing we know for sure now is that the End is plotting something. It looks like we're at his mercy for now. That's not very comforting. Ja. So. Ich versuche jetzt halt mal ein bisschen die Leute, die wir noch nicht so hoch haben, ein bisschen höher zu kriegen. Judgment, huh? I wonder if you're all clear now. I hate to think like this, but let's face it. There's no guarantee we won't have to do that again.
You're right.
I agree.
Well,
We have no reason to assume there's only a single traitor. So if we have to vote, we'd better make sure we erase the traitor.
no.
Or maybe this is all just the end's plot to divide us as a team. I wish I'd paid closer attention to him the last time. Also, einen Verräter gab's ja auf alle Fälle. Okay, da die restlichen Gespräche gebe ich mir nachher. Zuerst will ich jetzt mal Wischen machen. Weil ich habe das letzte Mal ja ein bisschen auskalkuliert, was wir haben. Sie bezweifle ich halt. Ich werde mal auf sie einen Vision Point verwenden.
I see it. This is... Huh?
Okay, im Gegensatz zu letztem Mal sind hier die Fragmente ein bisschen rot.
Does it matter if there's a traitor in our ranks?
Irgendwie schon, ich würde lieber nicht getötet werden.
Wait!
Moving on. Please. It's best if you stop. I have no intention of stopping. Another traitor, huh? Don't look at me. I'm the type of person who want to save the world. Don't deny it. Don't end up hurting the Why don't you show yourself? Good if that's trust no one. I'm sorry. Another I'm moving on. We're just a hastily made team anyway. I'd hardly consider any of you an ally.
Wenn sie es wirklich ist, dann habe ich, glaube ich, aber in Zukunft ein Problem.
I want to save the world. It'd be good if that's the case. Please. I have no intention of stopping here. End up hurting the one's precious traitor, huh? Trust no one. I don't deny it. Why don't you show yourself? It's best if you stop. Don't look at me. Moving on. Why don't you show yourself? All we can do now is move forward.
Mir wäre es lieber, wenn du nicht nach vorne gehst, sondern stehen bleibst.
I don't deny it. I'm the type of person who is the precious another traitor, huh? I'm moving on. I have no intention of stopping here. Please.
Aber ich frage mich wirklich, ob die Farbe von den Teilen was damit zu tun hat. Oder ob das nur ist, weil wir sie so markiert haben.
Show yourself. It's best. Let's go. We have to step over those who have been sacrificed and continue to move forward.
Got it. Himeno, come with us.
I've reached the depths of Himeno's heart. It seems she's not a traitor. Das wirft meine Vermutung irgendwie über den Haufen. Das passt mir jetzt gerade so gar nicht. Sie ist aber safe. Die Frage ist, wer? Bei ihm haben wir eine Voice. Sie bezweifelt dich. Dann ist es eher er hier. Und Agito. Werde ich mal nur einen von beiden auf die nächste Mission mitnehmen. Aber zuerst wollen wir uns ja hier die Dialoge fertig anhören. I'm quite surprised. That's the indoor scenery.
Yeah.
I wonder what they're creating this environment for. Perhaps some type of experimental facility? Well, not that it matters. If the end is at the top, we'll get there. That's all there is to it. Ich habe eh so die Vermutung, dass ich das mit Vision beim ersten Mal jetzt richtig verkack. To think that a person can disappear in an instant.
Huh?
Are you talking about the judgment?
Well,
Yes, I wonder how it's structured. Not only do they disappear, but they also leave a stone behind. It's sickening to think about that process. But perhaps the process is not what we imagine. What if the stones are embedded into our bodies and that device extracts it? That's even crazier to think about. You're right, I've started down a very strange path with that line of thinking. Könnte aber sein, vielleicht sind die Steine halt einfach so die reinen Fertigkeiten, mit denen sie halt geboren sind.
Yes.
The outside atmosphere changed. It's a more relaxed feel.
you're right.
Yeah, but the enemies seem to be much stronger. Let's be cautious. Enemies, right. Feeling reluctant to go into battle? Not to that extent, but it's unfortunate to think that enemies will keep coming and we have to keep defeating them. That's an important feeling, but you have to fight it off in order to deal with the approaching threat. That's the reality of it. Besides, this is a battle to save the world. Losing is not an option. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Und Agito noch. To think that just disappeared. This changes my entire view of reality. I wish it were something simpler, like they just got teleported. But I don't think that's the case.
You're right.
Not to mention our gifts are disabled in that room. I wonder how the end keeps appearing like that. Doesn't seem fair. Oh well, fair isn't on the menu today, I guess. Let's move out. Die Frage ist ja, warum können wir überall sonst unsere Gaben benutzen, wenn wir sie dort nicht benutzen dürfen. Aber ich beende den Part an der Stelle und dann kümmern wir uns das nächste Mal drum, wenn es wieder heißt Let's Play The Lost Dimension.